perfect. Thank you. I was missing a few gold blocks.
I don't know what you're.
Well, you know, I think the exact thing was like a few of them were hollowed out.
I didn't steal. I borrowed a few gold blocks in order to. Jeez.
That was a warning shot.
I borrowed a few gold blocks in order to buy some wood with them from you. So I just borrowed them, and then.
So you were gonna use my gold to buy my product.
Well. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I'm a bit of a thief here, as you know, I guess.
I've noticed.
I can get you anything you want on the server. Okay. You put in a request. Oh. Oh my goodness, Legundo did it again. That is the second time he has murdered me in cold blood on a server with him, honestly. After retrieving my stuff, I made my way back to my mines and I began some work. Look, I'm going to be here for quite a long time and I need to really figure out what I'm going to do about mining. I keep going back and forth between hammer and regular, pickaxe stuff, but whatever. All I want in life is a Fortune 3 pickaxe. Is that too much to ask? I have had a really rough go of it getting geared up on this server, and luckily, finally, I found a few diamonds. Hopefully, I can at least enchant that somewhere. I was looking around spawn for trees, and luckily I found a few trees that are cut perfectly for an inchling. Apparently someone needed leaves, and that's perfect because I need wood. Yeah, since apparently Legundo's tree shop is off the table, I have to kind of do it myself. That's okay, I'm going to work out a better system at some point. Now, if I want to have a shop at spawn, I need to have it, well, big enough for the normal sized folks here, which is everyone except for me. So I need to have some sort of bridge, some sort of way for them to access my shop. I have a great shop idea, and we're going to get to that eventually. But for right now, let's work out a little bit of a land bridge to my island. We've been using the Chisel and Bits mod, which is super cool, and I am excited about doing some landscaping with it. However, I learned, unfortunately, that you cannot chisel moss, which was kind of part of my big plan. So, yeah, I need to take down a whole lot of dirt to make this sort of land bridge look natural. Okay, I'll admit this is not natural look. It's just a straight line, but that's okay. I just need grass to get to my island. So since I don't have Silk Touch, I have to use regular grass and not moss. So it just needs to spread. But I built this cobblestone 1 block passageway. They're going to crawl into my shop. I think it's a great idea, and this is how they are going to buy my materials. My main shop idea is going to be basically a castle keep where the people are going to kind of stick their head up in and look, and this is the name, Fix's Gimme Shop. I'll explain the concept more down the road a little bit, but this is the basic outline. I got that Legundo head on day 1, and I feel like that would be just a perfect place just so I can remember and I can at some point plot my revenge. For right now, though, I think we have a good thing. It's a really good thing I can crawl walls. What a nice perk that is. After a decent amount of landscaping, I really need to enchant my pickaxe, so let's head over to Mongo's base and see if we can use his enchanting table.
What's going on, Fix?
I don't know. Look at you not standing in water. What?
I don't need to around the conduit. I can go anywhere I want around the conduit.
So the conduit like changes your like breathing in air too. Interesting.
Yeah, it's like opposite. I kind of love it.
Well, listen, I only have a minute here, but I was wondering if I could borrow your enchanting table just for a quick enchant.
You certainly can.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
I finally have enough levels. I need to enchant this quick before I die. Look, I die a lot. I only have 5 hearts. I die pretty constantly.
What the heck? That's nothing.
Yeah, I'm almost dead.
Oh no.
No, for some reason it didn't hurt me at all. But yeah,
okay, good.
It could have though.
Do you deal less damage?
I don't think so. Like, should I try? I have an unenchanted iron sword. Should I hit you?
Yeah, give it a shot. I don't know. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's great. So not only can't I take much damage, but apparently also I can't deal any damage. Sweet. I'm gonna be really fun in PvP.
But yeah, are you saying you're gonna give me diamonds?
Just for the record, at no point did I insinuate or say anything about giving him diamonds. No.
Okay, I was like, you said you only had 3 diamonds.
Yeah, I only have 3 for my pickaxe. Yeah, for this.
Oh,
this guy right
okay.
here.
I got you. I was like, you do not need to give those to me.
Oh, yeah. Now you say, now that you know I wasn't going to give them to you, now you're like, oh yeah, you don't have to give them to me. But if I was like, here, I'm going to give them. You're like, okay, sure.
I would have been like, I don't need these. I'm good.
Yeah. I think we all know he would have gladly taken the diamonds, but regardless, I enchanted my pickaxe and I got Silk Touch, Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3. I'm super happy about that. Look, fortune would have been great, but I'll take what I can get. After that, I really want to get in some actual construction, some chiseling and bitting, and my bit bag completely full. There is one sheep in the general spawn area, so I have to follow this dude around and wait for him to eat grass. It is so painful. You know, we've been playing on the server for now several weeks, and I'm sort of hunting for wool here in the shadow of this awesome build by Jamie, and I'm just kind of feeling bad. I have a little bit of a hole that's about 3 blocks wide, so that's that. So freshly inspired, I sped back to my base and I started doing some chiseling. I'm going to make this place look good. At least the main keep room, because that's where people are going to come in. So I did some glowstone decorating, which is also going to light it up. It's starting to look nice. I'm starting to get an idea here of what this is going to be. I want my sales shop here to be a little bit more modern than a castle. So I'm doing away with the wood and I'm adding black and white concrete. And then on the inside, I really want to sell that, hey, this is an Inchling's house. So I made a little bit of little tiny bitty cute Inchling furniture. Look at this little table. Is this not adorable? I mean, come on. I added in a couple windows. I think I have the keep outline mostly done. It's obviously not completely there, but the idea is there. This is my little entryway. You walk in. Now, this is just for me, obviously. Everyone else is way too big to get in that way, but I think it's pretty good. I have a little side way where I can, if I can hit the door, I'm going to put some stairs here and get up to the second floor.
That was unintentional. Look at you. You're all dressed up. Okay.
Jamie actually invited all of us, every member of Dominion, over to her house for a dinner party. Apparently there have been rampant murders, shenanigans, and pranks in general which need to be aired out in a group. However, the real thing is, I don't really care about that. There used to be a king here in Dominion SMP who ruled over the entire land, and now there is various jockeying among all the people here who wants to be the next leader.
Could you come try my food before I eat it?
Who? Hey, you could trust me. Don't worry. I'm not trying to poison anybody.
Obviously, tensions were high, trust level, not so much. While everyone else was discussing who might be the best person to lead us all, I had something else in mind, and apparently, I wasn't the only one.
Thank you, random citizen.
It's not random. Okay.
Best random citizen.
I like to hear.
Free drinks. Anyway.
So Legundo finally decided what he wanted for his, well, payment for forgiving my debt. And I am off to get it. Now here's the thing, I've never been inside Jamie's house, so I don't really know what she has, but apparently Legundo doesn't really care what I take. He just wants me to take something from her. I couldn't let people notice I was gone, so I hurried up the stairs and went under the iron bars that Jamie had up to protect her art area. I don't know, and I took the biggest painting I could find. This is a proper payment back for Legundo, and that is going to square us completely. I hurried back, went underneath the table, and crawled back up on my chair. I believe I got away with it. No one saw anything. I showed Legundo that I got the goods, but he didn't seem very impressed. I told him it's a really, really good painting. About a day after the dinner party, I had a catastrophe. I had a chisel and bits error. Now that has since been corrected in the newer version, but in the version that we were using during that, I had an error that made my player data get corrupted. So we had to wipe my player data, which meant that I lost everything I had on me at that moment. Of course, I didn't remember what I had on me at that moment, except for my enchanted pickaxe. Well, Legundo was good enough, since he sort of runs the server, to give me one of his enchanted pickaxes. But it's only efficiency 4 and unbreaking 3, but it's not silk touch, so I no longer have a silk touch pickaxe. But at least I can get back to the game. Unfortunately, I'm out of wool again, and I need a bit bag, so I gotta go find that one sheep again. Anyway, how's it going?
It's going good. I've just been going around asking everyone in the world right now because I got threatened recently.
What?
In my own home. So I've written in a book here. I'll throw it to the side of you so you can just open it up and have a wee look because I don't want to crush you with it. Yeah, all the information's in there.
Someone's wings need to be clipped? Well, I mean, that's obviously you, yeah.
Yep, that's referencing me. Yep, someone wanted my wings.
Wow, it's very
little.
little.
It's tiny now.
Wow, that's rough. No, I don't know anything about, and you know it wasn't me because my handwriting would have been too small for you to actually read. So
yeah, it would have been a bunch of dots to me. So I was wondering if, but you seem to be everywhere and nowhere at the same time. So I was wondering if lurking in the walls, you've seen anything, or
you know, I haven't. But I'll tell you what, not knowing anything for sure, I have some suspicions of some people who are up to no good, and I would say offhand, I wouldn't trust the Nether boys at all. Shadow, Legundo, Yeah, I don't know. Up to no good, I think, those guys.
All right, okay. So that actually matches a lot of what other people have been saying as well, and Shadow is the last person that I will need to talk to.
You know, Legundo, there was a little bit of misunderstanding where he accused me of stealing some gold, which, you know, I was borrowing. It's a completely different thing. And he
of
just
course,
murdered me. Murdered me, shot me dead.
Well, you're saying very alive right now, so, you know,
well,
you seem, I guess, even if it did kill you, it did make you stronger.
It didn't take, but still, he tried.
It didn't take.
You know? So I logged off after talking to Nuke, and the next day, I logged on, and I look up in the sky, and there's this big thing in the sky. Look at this! Look, I guess iron is no longer an issue on the server. Well, that's cool. All right, then. And finally, I got a bit bag, and I can go finally back to work on my castle. Oh, yeah, it's time. Cobblestone, deep slate, spruce, let's go. Now, unfortunately, chests only come in one size, really, and that's like normal size. So, unfortunately, I wish I could make small chests, but I can't. So, I have to dig out like a regular size storage room sort of down underneath, and I might as well make this a long-term storage room solution. Building the keep, I don't really have a really set design, but I know I want a central tower, so I just built that. I've been sort of using the single pixel wide, 16 pixel long version of whatever to build stuff up. I find it a little bit faster and then detail later. But then I grabbed some red wool, and I'm going to use that for sort of my roofing. And I'm going to do kind of spires, so kind of coming down on the sides and then going up to a point. Fortunately, I've built enough of these over the time I've played Minecraft to kind of know the basic sort of pattern that you go with here. There's no set pattern, but, you know, you kind of go out and kind of come in gradually, usually using blocks, in this case pixels. And, yeah, using the single pixel system works pretty well. I haven't decided how in-depth I want to go with sort of the design of inside here, but I'm struggling a little bit with scale. I made these stairs, and I made them, I think, 2 pixels tall each step, and it just seemed too small. So I've been converting it now to 4 pixels tall and then 4 pixels wide for stairs, which I feel like sort of fits my body size a little bit better. I think it's the way to go. Even for like these little sort of bumps, I know there's a name for it. Sorry, I don't know. Even that is difficult with the scale. I think that they're too small. I don't mind the look from up here, but looking down from the bottom, it looks kind of weird. It's just a little too small, I think.
Hello? Fix, are you home?
Yeah,
I got a bone to pick with you. Where are you?
Here, oh, hey, Jamie.
I cannot see you.
I'm up here on the 2nd floor.
Oh my God. You know, okay, so I got a bone to pick with you. A piece of art is missing after the dinner party, okay? And I know it was you, so give it back.
It was me. I will admit, I kind of don't want any more people to kill me on the server, so it was me. I had to, though. It's not really my fault. Legundo made me do it, because I owed him for a little bit of a misunderstanding.
He made you do it? Legundo said to steal something from me?
He was a little bit more vague, but basically I owed him a debt, and I had to repay it, so I did borrow a painting from you. Yes. Look, you had a gate up, but I just went right under it, so it's not really my fault the gate was ineffective to me.
It did say, do not enter. I don't know if you can read, but, you know, it did say that, so...
That sign was mighty high. So, look, I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal. I can't give you back the painting because I already owe it to Legundo, but what I can do is I can make up for it by getting something of value that you might want somewhere on the server.
Fine. Actually, you know what? This is great because Taneesha's been quite the bother lately. She's my neighbor and she somehow always just like ends up in my place and like taking stuff. Like she took my horse, found it inside of her house because I heard the horse neighing and stuff. Anyway, could you take something from her, you know, just something that's like shiny or something nice, you know, because I really like shiny things. So you could take something from her and bring it to me. That would be great.
All in all, this is not a bad development at all. First, even though Jamie busted me for stealing from her, I pointed Legundo as sort of the mastermind behind it. Secondly, I told Nuke that the Nether Alliance was maybe behind his threats. I have no idea if they were or not, but I sure acted like I knew. I think this puts me in a very prime spot. I will be the go-to person for both goods and information on Dominion. Hey, I figured out a better tree cutting mechanic. Maybe I don't need Legundo's stupid tree store. I can just use shears to get up to the top and then come right back down. It's actually pretty fast. And then disaster struck. Look at this. There's a creeper just outside my castle. And yeah, it is just hovering and will not move away. I've tried to lure it away, but the problem is I have to get really close for him to notice me, and then he immediately tries to blow up. So here's the thing. It's dusk. The only reason that creeper is not despawned, I think, is if it's name tagged. So I think someone name tagged it. And the only people who have been on the server since all day are Joy and Jamie. Joy has been nothing but incredibly sweet, giving me all kinds of stuff. Every time I need help, Joy's like, I'll help you. Jamie does have a bone to pick with me. I think she name tagged the creeper and left it right outside my base. That creeper explosion was absolutely catastrophic to someone who only has a 3-block wide base. I cannot believe it. Jamie will pay. It took me days to rebuild that bit of my castle. It was actually harder to rebuild it than it was to build the first point. I am so mad. Right now, though, I have other fish to fry. One of the very few and small good things about getting half my base blown up is I got to redo a couple things that weren't great the first time. And one of them is going to be my plan to get revenge. I'm getting to that in just a couple of seconds. But first, I need to fill out a bit of a solid island. It can't have any water holes. The thing is about the big people here, all of them except for me, is once they get down in my little one wide tunnel, there is nowhere for them to go. And that leaves me a lot of possibilities. I put down a bunch of pistons in my little death trap here, and the only thing I need is slime balls to finish this little trap off. I had enough levels to do some enchanting, but unfortunately these skeletons had other plans. Oh, thanks, Mongo. Okay, I'll admit, I wasn't wearing armor. You could blame me for that, I suppose. I decided that taking the time to dig out this skeleton spawner and making it into an XP farm is worth it. I don't have a source of XP, and this would be a good one. I need literally one piece of soul sand to make a water elevator for these skeletons, so back to the nether. I mean, this always ends well, right? On my way back home, I swung by Mongo's place. I think it's the only place I can think of anyway to get kelp. I need a bunch of it because I don't have bones to bone meal just one piece. So I'm just going to grab a whole bunch of this and let it grow, and he'll never know. I think I have this worked out. This is actually designed by Kmond. I mean, this isn't exactly rocket science, I guess, but I still kind of looked at the design to make sure the water flow was going the most appropriate way. I have a water elevator going up and a drop going down. Everything should be ready. Remember what I was saying about Joy? Look at that, 8 slime balls. I wrote on Discord about 5 minutes ago. It's like, hey, anyone have slime? And boom, there they are right outside my house. That's amazing. And now with sticky pistons and a wee tiny little bit of easy redstone, I should be ready to set this up to, well, you'll see. Now I need a perfect spot to display my painting for Legundo, and here we go. I think this is the perfect spot. There it is. Oh, yeah. Me and Legundo back in happier times, you know, before he murdered me. Could have put a couple signs of just my never-ending, undying love for him, and I will go tell him he can collect his painting whenever he wants. However, back to work on the castle. I need to have this done fairly soon, at least the keep area. We'll see about more castle and about how much I want to go on the exterior soon, but we're getting there. The look is really good, and the size, it works for me. I think the keep is in a good place, and I started on some castle walls. Again, just using the deep slate for sort of towers, and then using cobblestone. I'm using a 2x2 wall design here just to make it a little bit thicker. It's not really going to hold anything out, but it should look a little better. I'm not crazy about this design, I'll be honest. I may come in and edit this later, but at least I got it kind of roughed in. I used some strip spruced for the upper part of the towers, and then cobblestone at the top. I needed some more wool, and I was complaining about it on Discord, and little do I know, about 4 minutes later, Joy comes through with this much wool. Amazing. This is something I've kind of dreamt about doing ever since I very first experienced the Chisel and Bits mod, and that is doing actual landscaping pixel by pixel with it. It's a little tedious. Yeah, there are a few shortcuts I'm learning, but yeah, I'm going to do paths, and I'm going to do some rolling hills out of Chisel and Bits. I just think it's just so cool. I've always wanted to do it, and I'm going to go ahead with the grind and make it happen. One of the shortcuts is this. After you sort of get it chiseled out, then you can use sort of the plane. I think it's the plane part. Yeah, it's a little faster. It's still, again, it's still very by hand, but it's better. Hey, so like, look, I have your, I have your gift, your tribute, but you gotta meet me inside.
By the way, out of everything, you stole a painting.
You just gotta trust me. You gotta trust me here. You're gonna love it.
Okay, hold on.
All right.
So how do I get inside?
You got to go to the end of this little island area and kind of crawl in.
Okay.
Like
okay.
over that.
Okay.
You're too big to come in the normal way.
Yeah. Is it seriously this long? Do I have to?
You do.
Why?
Because that's how it is. You gotta go over there. Just crawl in, and then you'll get your tribute. Just trust me. Just go with it. Trust me. Hey, welcome to my gimme shop. So look, the idea of the shop.
This is so cool.
Okay, now I owe you one, so you get the first gimme for free. But then if you ever want anything else, all you gotta do is you come in here, you drop a note in the chest, and you say, "Hey, Fix, gimme, whatever," and I will go get it for you using whatever means it takes to get that.
Oh, this is so cool.
And that's why I have a secret entrance, because I don't think everyone wants to see someone else, coming in here, because like they might be up to no good.
This is amazing. So is this literally inside the castle?
You're inside the castle, yeah. Yeah, you're inside the castle.
What?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
This is look at that little table. Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is so cool. And then how do we get okay. So this is how you get
exactly.
back.
Yeah.
Back
this is
out.
the way you
Awesome.
biggins have to get out. You know what? I just realized I forgot you're painting. It's actually on the other side of the tunnel. Can you go back out and
water bits?
Sorry.
Oh
yeah. You know what? That's not. Yeah. Just go back out, and I will
don't
give
want
you.
those. I hear that they crash clients.
They do. Don't take it. I just threw that. That was whenever we were crying. I just threw them.
We updated it. It's okay. It's all fixed now. Okay. By the way, when did you get my head? I don't remember you getting my head.
I think for opening day. I think.
Oh yeah, that's right. When you were riding on my shoulder. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I left your paint. I made a mistake. I left it out there by accident.
Well,
so,
I don't think it's gonna fit in here either.
Head back out.
Yep.
This way, past the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's actually down. It's down the basement is where I forgot it. Legundo, we're not that different, you and I. In fact, you might even say like recognizes like.
No.
I can't even express how good that felt. After just basking in my happiness for a little while, I decided to do one more thing, and that's start a little bit of landscaping outside. It's a little tricky to build trees at this scale, but I think I'm starting to get a handle on it. Sometimes I'm getting some weird extra blocks, and I don't really know what that's about. But yeah, look, it's starting to come together, and I like the build a lot. And my goodness, this is a beautiful base. There's a lot more to go. This is just episode 2 after all. We have a lot more building, but I am really enjoying this. This is a totally different thing for me, and I think for a lot of people. This is fun. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll see you next time.
What we need to do today is we need to finish collecting the ice because we have absolutely none, and we need a lot. We need a lot. Like 7 stacks. Hello? Hello? I swear I heard something. I don't know. Am I going crazy? I don't know. But we need a lot of things. Like a lot of things still because we need to get our shop ready. Our shop is nowhere near done yet. We have heaps to do. Hello? Okay, I swear somebody is here.